Hey guys, this is Om here from fitnessbasics.com and today I'm so pumped to welcome you to our first episode of frequently asked questions related to health and fitness. Now, ever since I uploaded my 25-day transformation video, I've been getting several questions thrown at me related to fat loss and diet. And since most of them are quite common, I thought it would be a really good idea if I documented the questions and their answers here on YouTube. It would be useful for both my viewers as well as my future clients. Okay, that's enough background for now. Let's start with today's question. How to lose the fat around your stomach? If I had a dime for every time I got asked this question, I would definitely be a millionaire by now. You see, people have come up to me and they've said this: "Oh, I look fine the way I look. There's nothing wrong with me. I just have put on weight and I need to lose a little bit of fat from this area." And then they've held on to a chunk of fat on their stomach. What exercises should I be doing? Now, before we move on to the answer of this question, show some love for this channel by hitting the subscribe button and also the bell icon so you never miss another update from Fitness Basics. So here's the answer, guys. I hate to break it to you, but you cannot spot reduce. What I mean by this is that you cannot lose fat from just one part of your body. So no matter how many sit-ups and crunches you do, you will not lose fat if that is all that you rely on for your fat loss. In a randomized controlled trial done in 2011, 24 healthy sedentary participants, of which 10 were women and 14 were men, were randomly assigned to one of the following two groups, that is the control group or the exercise group. Those in the exercise group had to do 7 ab exercises for 2 sets. They did this for a total of 5 days in a week, and this continued for a total of 6 weeks. The control group, on the other hand, did no such exercise. Both the groups followed a similar diet. At the end of the 6 weeks, it was found that doing ab exercises alone was not sufficient to reduce your body fat percentage or even your body weight for that matter. I'll put a link to the research in the description below. The truth is, when it comes to losing fat, we have no say in what area that fat will be lost from. Generally, we tend to lose fat from all over our bodies, with our stubborn fat areas being the last. Therefore, you cannot specifically target your stomach area for fat loss. In fact, that area has a tendency to hold on to its fat stores, and that is why that fat is also called as the stubborn fat. What are the other stubborn fat areas? Well, your chest and your stomach if you're a man, and your thighs and butt if you're a woman are the most common stubborn fat areas. But don't worry guys, there is still hope. Today I'll be sharing 2 tips with you guys which will help you lose the fat around your stomach.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Tip number 1, eat in a caloric deficit and make sure that you're doing strength training exercises 3 to 5 times per week. Your body fat is just stored energy and your body will never get around to using this energy if you keep providing it with excess every day. Everyone knows that exercise is important for fat loss, but what is equally important, if not more, is that you stay in a caloric deficit. This means that you eat fewer calories than you burn in a day. That way your body is forced to use the stored reserves, which is your body fat. Now, eating in a calorie deficit can be accomplished in several ways, such as portion control, paleo or keto diets, or even different forms of fasting. All these methods tend to do the same thing. They reduce your daily calorie consumption and help you stay in a calorie deficit. However, the method which I found the easiest to track and follow, and also the most effective, is counting calories. In this method, you make it a habit to keep a track of everything that you eat or drink in a day. It may seem boring and tedious in the beginning, but trust me guys, 15 to 20 minutes spent every day on tracking everything that goes into your body will have a greater impact on your health than an hour of cardio ever will. If you want to know more about tracking calories, we've already made a detailed video on this topic. I'll put a link to it in the description below and you can check it out later. Moving on to tip number 2. Although spot reduction is not possible from specific areas such as your face or your love handles, you can target fat loss from your upper body or your lower body by following up strength training for that body part with 30 minutes of cardio. This is based on the findings of a 2017 randomized controlled trial where 16 physically inactive women were randomly allocated to 2 groups. The first group performed upper body resistance training followed with 30 minutes of cardio, and the second group performed lower body strength training followed with 30 minutes of cardio. After 8 weeks of following this program, researchers found that the upper body resistance training group had lost more fat from their upper body as compared to their lower body, and the lower body resistance training group had lost more fat from their lower body as compared to their upper body. I'll put a link to the research in the description below. What this means is that if you want to lose fat from your upper body, you should be doing upper body strength training exercises and then following it up with 30 minutes of cardio of any form. And if you want to lose fat from your lower body, you should be doing lower body strength training exercises and following it up with 30 minutes of cardio of any form. Keep in mind that the rate at which you lose fat will tend to reduce the leaner you get. You will have to put in more effort and be more stricter with your diet and your workout. But trust me, in the end, it will be worth it. If you're looking for a program where we take out all the guesswork and provide you with a customized diet and a workout routine to suit your needs, then head on over to fitnessbasics.com and choose from one of our discounted online training programs. Anyways guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you found this video useful. Leave a comment down below stating what topics you'd like us to cover next. Please consider subscribing to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss another update from Fitness Basics. I'll see you in the next one.